shall receive as well as. Thank you for tuning in to the show. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to the sponsors of the show. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome to On Fire to Inspire with your host, Aaliyah, the Purpose Midwife. I want to thank you so much. Oh my goodness, y'all. We're doing a different technology tonight, so bear with me while this crazy thing stops. There we go. As I said, welcome to On Fire to Inspire. I'm Aaliyah, the Purpose Midwife. I want to thank you so much for joining us this beautiful Tuesday evening. You could have been doing anything else, but you chose to spend it with us. And for that, we're totally grateful. I want to thank our sponsors, and y'all do me a favor. While I'm thanking our sponsors, I want y'all to hit that share button. So if you're on LinkedIn land, y'all share the feed. If you're in Facebook, share the feed. And if you're over in YouTube land, share it with somebody. Tell a friend, tell a family member. You can still share in some capacity over there. So I want to thank our sponsors. Thank you so much to the Brown team for Better Home, Metro Brokers, Better Heart Home and Gardens team of the Brown team. It's a husband and wife team. They have over 40 years of experience in real estate, combined experience. And when I tell you Bernard and Cornelia, they become family until they get what you desire and deserve. They become family with you. So it's not about a number, a sale. You become family with them. So tell the Brown team that you heard about it right here. We have, and I'll put their information in the notes. We have Come Dance with Mina over on Facebook. Come Dance with Mina, where we have Zumba sessions on Mondays and Thursdays, and a line dance monthly class, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Virtual and in-person classes are available. Y'all, when I tell you, if you're on a health and wellness journey, you got to find a way of making it fun and a way that something that you enjoy so you'll stick with it. And so that was one of the things that I started when I moved back to South Carolina. Shortly after I moved back, and I've been with it ever since. So yeah, it's been so much fun. And those who are on those health and wellness goals, or you're just trying to get moving and stay healthy, let's get to it. And you'll look up Come Dance with Mina, MENA, on Facebook. And then if you are needing a speaker, a trainer in leadership, look up leadership, there's a book also called Leadership Inside Trajectory, and it's by my big brother and apostle, Ricky DeSarette, and he is a preacherpreneur. He actually has a business. He is John Maxwell certified, so he teaches leadership classes. He is the preacher's teacher, right? So y'all look him up on iworkfaith.com, iworkfaith.com. And then finally, you can look up all of my books on onfiretoinspire.com, or all of them are available on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, and the coloring book, the affirmations coloring book, is on Walmart.com, Target.com, in addition to all those others. So y'all don't forget, if you have a little one, y'all can get them the bilingual English and Spanish are learning, but just for me. If you need a word of encouragement and inspiration, you have On Fire to Inspire the book. That is actually what was before the show, right? And then last but not least, we have the affirmations journal and affirmations coloring. So if y'all have not purchased one, you can go get that and support, or you can purchase it as a gift for a family member. That's on onfiretoinspire.com, or check them out on any of your Barnes and Nobles, Amazon. They're out there. All right, y'all. So we're going to jump right in. We're excited about our guests tonight. They are doing their movie screening this coming Saturday. So timing was perfect to have them come in as our guests. So we're going to be welcoming them on. So I'm going to bring them all on, and then I'm going to let them introduce themselves to you. So we're going to get started with the writer and creator, visionary, the executive director, all of the above. We're about to bring them on, y'all. So let's welcome the writer, Miss Sherry.
How you doing?
Great. Welcome to the show. How are you this evening?
I am great. Thank you for having me.
Great. You're welcome. All right. I'm bringing everybody on, and we're going to be a party line tonight. All right, so Sherry, I want you to introduce yourself first, and then Rita, and then we'll go in that order.
My name is Sherry Bell Bradley. I'm a Greenville, Mississippi native. I am the writer and director of the movie Trepidation.
Great, great, Rita.
Okay. My name is Rita Sands-Mahoney, and I'm from a small town called Bowling G, Alabama. And I am the executive producer, and I'm the owner of Little Skip Productions.
Kristen.
Hello, everyone. I am Christin Ivy. I am originally from Houston, Texas, but I am now in Atlanta, Georgia, where I got to be a part of this wonderful project, Trepidation. I am so grateful to this entire team that allowed me to be a part and have the opportunity to display my art. So thank you so much.
Great, great. And the Lord, I forgot how to pronounce her name that quickly. I apologize.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Theophania,
Thank
and
you.
of course, I am the casting director for this project. I'm an Atlanta native, and I'm actually a thespian by trade. And if no one knows what that means, it's an actor, but specifically for theater. And I'm now branching out into film. So there you go.
Gotcha, gotcha. So theater moved to film. All right. So Sherry, this was your baby that you're able to birth and see. Um, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. The topic that God gave me for tonight was from vision to purpose. You were able to see this thing, but now you're seeing this thing. What
Yes.
does that topic mean to you?
From vision to purpose, it's like, we start off, we don't know exactly how the magnitude, we don't know the magnitude of the project. And we start off and we're working, and then it just takes on a whole new life, and we're able to turn what I wrote as a play into and change it into a screenplay. And so to be able to see that come to life, it's just awesome. It's an awesome experience. It was an awesome experience to have the opportunity to work with such a wonderful team, such wonderful actors, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see. We're excited to see just how far this project is going to take us.
Amen. Amen. Rita, you have been able to come alongside her and help her with making this vision a reality. What does the topic mean to you?
Well, the topic means to me vision to purpose is if you have a dream, you can't sit back and let it die down. You have to work every day towards that dream. I always love film. I used to be outside with the pigs and the cows, putting on a whole show, and I knew at an early age that that's exactly what I wanted to do. I used to get on film set, be an extra. I had parts, and I used to sit back and say, "Wow, I can do that." And other people used to sit back and look at the stars and be like, "Oh, I want to get with the stars." I was sitting back soaking everything in. And I said, "You know what, Lord, I'm going to let you go first and I'm going to go behind." And like I said, we didn't have a budget, but we had a dream and we had God. And you know what? We got a whole project right now.
Amen. Amen.
Hmm.
Amen. We lost Sherry. Um, she'll be back on. All right. Either one of y'all want to chime in on that topic? What that means to you?
Well, for me, it means that I'm having the opportunity to actually live what I feel like I've been praying for my whole life. This was my novice film. I had never done a film before I did this film. And so having the opportunity to audition and get my feet back into it, the last time that I really did any serious acting was a very long time ago. I was in high school, so it was a very long time ago. And I wasn't sure, what that was going to look like trying to get into this, especially when my background is theater. So I wasn't sure what that was going to look like. So, like I said, I'm so grateful for the opportunity. I've been able to do so many things because of this opportunity. This opportunity just was the seed that has pollinated so many different areas of my life, and I'm so grateful to have this.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Stefan, you wanna chime in on what the topic means to you?
I will. So for me, kind of like Rita, I believe a lot of us have visions, what I like to say, in our mind's eye as a kid. Whether if you're a talkative kid, it's like, okay, maybe I should make a living out of interviewing people. You know, if you were like me, I used to put on wigs and jump up and down on the bed and impersonate people and do different accents and things of this, but I didn't realize that it was acting. It was just me merely amusing myself. And full transparency, I actually wanted to be a tennis player. I didn't know anything about acting, couldn't play a lick of tennis, can't play a lick of tennis now. But somehow I was steered in the right direction as someone who was always, like I said, impersonating people and making people laugh and creating stories just out of amusement. And I realized, you know what? You could actually do this and entertain people, but not just entertain people, but tell a story. And I think that's really what the purpose is. Even with a film of this magnitude, it could be talking about something like mental health, you know. So in this industry, the vision, first of all, was to play different people. But I believe the purpose has become, what are these people saying, right? Whether it's just for
Mhm.
entertainment or for an actual message. And so that is why I inadvertently got into it. And when I say I got into it, I mean head first. And I haven't been able to come out, and I'm not trying to, if I'm being honest, because I believe this is
I
where I
love it.
belong, but that's
Yes.
what it is. It's a way
Yes.
of trying to connect with people and to connect people through
Yes.
this art so that people will have an outlet, and for a brief moment, for an hour and a half, 2 hours, just to be able to let the mind rest and go on the journey, whatever that journey is for that moment.
Mm.
So,
I love that. And uh for Sherry, this, with you being obedient and writing this, not even about, you wrote it as a stage play and then you had to, shift it into a screenplay for the screen. But out of your obedience to do this, look how many lives you've touched with just where we are on the screen, and how many more you're going to impact. So the vision is so much bigger than what we think it is when God gives it to us. And so when you're just sitting idly by, it's like, look how many people you might be holding up. So I love it. Thank you for your obedience, Sherry.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having some technical problems.
We understand. We understand. I live in the boonies, so I can relate. I can relate for real. All right. So Rita, you said you were from a little town that was from way, way little. Did
Yeah,
you
well,
imagine?
it's what you say. Yeah, it's a small town.
Could you imagine actually fulfilling a dream like this? Because many times I'm from a small town. So even when I wrote that first book I showed y'all with the children's book, people were saying, "Oh, it's a real book." I was like, "What did you think it was going to be?" I told you I was writing a book. So coming from a small town, sometimes people can't fathom because they've never seen it done. So did you ever have that mindset because people were saying to you, "I don't know about all that," or you just like, "Watch me do"?
Well, in my mind, I always knew I could because my mother pushed me to do the impossible. She says,
Mhm.
nothing that you can't do. You put your mind to it and you go for it. And even when I didn't want to do something, she would push me to do it. And I have that to right now. Even in Bowler G, Alabama, I knew that acting is what I wanted to do. And when I came to Atlanta and I walked out my house one day, they was filming a movie. And I asked the guy, I said, well, now what they doing down at the tent? And he said, oh, they filming a movie. I went in the house, threw the phone back in the house, went to the tent. The man said, you here for the movie? I said, mm-hmm. He said, go sign at that table. And I haven't stopped since. That's how I got started.
I
And I
love
feel like, I mean, I have went on audition where petite little small women, you know, they try to intimidate you in this business, but I know who I am, you know.
right,
And when I
right.
go in there, I'm just gonna be me. I don't know no other way to be. And there you go. So hey, some parts are not for you, and I get that. But a lot of them, you if the door is closed for you and how you look, you have to kick the door open. And that's why I started my own production company, because if you have talent and you have dream, you ain't gonna tell me no. If you want to do it, you want to, okay, show me you want it, and show me how
Mhm.
bad you want it.
All right. I love it. You said kick the door down. Let's get it done. Love it. I love it. I love it. Um, Now for you, Kristen, you're from Houston, so you probably seen different opportunities come, for other people, but being this a part, this is your first time with this. Um, what does that feel like to be? Because you're the main character, aren't you?
I am.
What's that feel like to be the main character in such a, in such a big vision that's being cast? How does that feel?
Well, it feels amazing. I am humbled and honored that I was chosen to be a part of this project. Like I said, I actually got started with acting in church. So the whole reason that I even thought about doing this was because of the directors that I had when I was in the drama ministry at my church several many years ago. And one thing that my dad told me when I told him how much I enjoyed being a part of the drama ministry, he said, that's wonderful, but you might want to think about going to school so you can get some training and you can understand, what it is that you're doing and perfect your craft. And so I did just that. I joined the drama club in high school, and I was a basketball player. And so my basketball coach was like, all right, Kristen, you got to tell me, what are you doing here, because my schedule started to conflict. I went home, I prayed, and as clear as I'm talking to you, I asked God, which one do I give up? And I was told basketball. So I cried myself to sleep. I went, told my varsity basketball coach, I'm not gonna be able to play anymore. And I was all in with theater and the drama from then on out. And when I graduated, I was nervous about going. I'm not going to tell a story. I was nervous about going to school for drama, theater arts, because it's something about a starving artist that is not appealing to me. I like to eat. So being a starving artist was not something that I wanted to do. So I went into education, and I did this as something extra that I was able to do then. But I kept at it, even though it was still, the fire wasn't as big as it is now, but it
Mhm.
was always there. And when this opportunity came, when I did move to Atlanta, and I did get an opportunity to meet T, and she asked me to give her some material, and I did, and here I am.
Amen. Amen. I hope you all are reading some of the comments over there, because I don't want to interrupt y'all to say what they're saying. But they're saying, I'm seeing stuff that's, I can't wait to see the screening. I love you guys.
Oh,
Love that. My godmom is and Lord, what do you call it? A writer, a playwright. She's been a playwright for 30 plus years. And she is actually, she said, congratulations to you all. May God bless you. And so she is so excited for you all. She just commented on there as well. Now, um, you said you got started in ministry with church ministry. That's actually how I got started in plays. She was over our ministry at the church, and she's like, "I need you to be in my play." And so, yeah, I know what that's like. I was even over the ministry when she retired from that part at the church part. So, yeah, I can relate to that. So, Rita, I mean, not Rita. I'm sorry, Rita. Sherry.
Yeah.
Her technology is back. Sherry. So, how is it? I mean, is it surreal for you now that you have a date and everything is just like in place? Is it surreal now? What are you feeling?
It is. It's surreal. It's like it's happening. This is actually happening. We actually did this. You
You did.
know, we did it. We did it. We had challenging moments. We overcame the challenges. We stuck together, and through COVID, we lost one of the main characters. Um, and we took a hit, but we are still here. And
Mm,
but just to say that we did it, you
yeah.
know.
Mm,
So some things that we don't have to have that on our bucket list. Did we do it? Did we put it out? And Rita pressed for that. She was like, "It's time," and I was like, "Hmm, it's time." I prayed about it, and it's time. I was like, "Okay." So, she just continued to press forward and push us to, to continue to believe in ourselves and, and get back on track and continue to work. And I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy with the project. I'm happy with the end results, and I'm looking forward to this really going. We're gonna do some big things with this. We're gonna reach a lot of people. Like Tia said, we don't know what type of messages people are going to pick up, but there are definitely some in there. Real life scenarios where you can actually feel it. This project draws you into these characters. Like, oh, I can feel that. I can understand it, and it's believable. It's
mm,
realistic, and we wanted
mm,
it as realistic as possible.
mm,
Um, so that they can understand that we all have a past. We all have a
mm.
past, and to deal with it how we choose to deal with it. But I'm excited. I'm very excited.
When I saw the cover, I was like, "Whoa, is this a scary movie?"
It's a thriller. We'll say it's a thriller. We'll say get ready. We'll say get ready. You might have to grab your girlfriend from time to time, but we'll definitely say get ready.
All right, all right. What is it that you want the audience to hear to make them, if they have not purchased their ticket to come out, what is it that you want them to hear to make them say, you know what, I had plans, but this is where I need to be. Or I
Well,
don't have any plans and this is where I need to be.
this is a project that is written by women. The production company is a woman. We have really put forth our best effort in this project with the budget that was available to us. We're looking forward to continue to grow in this industry. We're not going anywhere. As Rita said, that no one can tell our story like we do. And we're putting in the work. We're putting in the work. We're not going anywhere.
I love it. I love it. So you said there are going to be several different messages, and the
Mhm.
messages are going to be speaking to women or speaking to
Both,
everyone.
both, everyone. I mean,
Okay.
it depends on what you get from it, but there are several different messages in there. You may get one message, someone else may get another message. But I think this is how I feel with trepidation. Trepidation is the anticipation or the fear that something bad is going to happen, right? So there are some things that you're going to make emphasis, like, yeah, something. I think this is going to happen. It may not happen. You know, the first lady um, is she's the first lady. She has a past, and she's protecting her husband. But what happens when the person that you're protecting you actually need protection from. What happens then? What happens when a real first lady, she has feelings too, she has emotions too. Her husband was called to preach. She wasn't. Now she's supportive of her husband, but she wasn't called to preach. So what
That's
happens
good.
then? So we want you to come, we want the audience to come out so you can see what happens. So I'm gonna say something, we're gonna say some things that they wish they could say and do some things they wish they could do. But definitely it's an action thriller. We're not promoting violence in any way. It's just the messages that are there.
And you know what? Let's just be honest. A lot of this stuff is happening behind closed doors anyway. So you're telling the story. Somebody's story is being told.
That's true.
Um, so where where is everything being held? Um,
The Trepidation movie screening is going to be held at the Henry County Performing Arts Center at 5:40 at 6 o'clock, and the address is 544 Fairview Road, Stockbridge, Georgia. So the tickets are on sale on Eventbrite. You can scan the barcode on the flyer, or the tickets can be purchased at the door. Now we ask that the tickets are purchased at the door, but there is we're asking. This is the theater. I mean, the Performing Arts Center's stipulation that clear bags, like handbags, the big bags. They're asking that the clear bags are used, or the wristlets, right? Wristlets.
okay.
We will have vendors on site, so they'll get a chance to enjoy the merchandise, the food, get a chance to mingle with the cast members and sign autographs. So this is going to be a great opportunity.
Yes. So it'll start at 6 p.m. on this coming Saturday.
Yeah.
The Stockbridge.
No, it's at the Henry County Performing Arts Center in Stockbridge, Georgia.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Gotcha. All right. And tell them one more time how they can purchase those tickets.
They can purchase the tickets on eventbrite.com. They can scan the barcode that's actually on our flyers, on our pages, on Facebook. We have a Trepidation Film page on Facebook, so they can scan that barcode on the flyer, or they can purchase the tickets at the door.
Okay. And Rita, like she got something else to say. Rita, what is it you got to say?
Now, why you say that? Only thing I want to say is just come out and support us. You know, we work really, really hard, and this will be a movie that you will not forget. So trust me on that. Just come on out, and I hope to see you there.
Great. Kristen, y'all, either one of y'all have anything else to say?
Just thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for allowing me to be here and to have a discussion about our project, and just to be able to utilize this platform to promote Black owned women business projects in the
Yes.
arts. It's great here. It is great here.
Great. My godmom says she plans to come out and attend as well. All right. You don't have anything else? Oh, okay. All right. All right. Latanya Cox said, I already got my ticket. So thank y'all so much. Y'all, please share this broadcast with family members. Share that flyer. And go support um, Sherry's vision that God has given her, because out of her obedience, so many people's lives will be touched. It's not a matter of her saying, well, I'm doing it. No, she's doing what she was called to do. And in the interim, so many others there's going to be an awakening for some people. There's going to be some reality checks for some people. But whatever message you get it and you move forth. Don't allow anything to hold you hostage to your past. It's time to move forth in the purpose that God has called you to. Ladies, thank y'all so much for coming on. Thank you for coming on the On Fire to Inspire. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all again in bigger and bigger, better things, because things are moving forward and y'all are coming up. All right. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for visiting us
Thank
tonight here on Fire to Inspire. Y'all have a beautiful night. Love y'all.
Okay. Bye bye. Love you too.